You're listening to Head Vomit. The following episode contains crude, rude, and often offensive content that may feel dirty in your ears. If you're concerned about your ears, please choose carefully when and even if to listen. This podcast is ad-libbed. If you are seeking a libbed podcast, look elsewhere. The views expressed are not necessarily those of the creators.
Bloody hell, it's hot in here, isn't it?
If you don't mind, I'd like to get on with my training.
You're Titus, right? Titus Rectimus. I've heard big things about you. How'd you do it? This is my first time. I'm about to go in. Any advice you can give me?
Stay away from the sharp end.
Tell me, how did you get started?
I was enslaved 10 years ago and brought to the pits here in Rome. What about you? Where were you taken?
I'm from Britannia, right? I was a peasant boy. I've never fought in my life. My mother always said, you've got to learn to fight in this world. If you're not brains and you're not brawn, you're nothing. And I haven't got brains and I haven't got brawn, but it's my time. I want to prove that I'm a man.
Your mother sounds like she had some wisdom.
The Legion was passing through and I just flipped him the bird and he didn't take too kindly to that. Hacked my mother down and chained me up.
Well, there will be no opportunities to flip birds in the arena. Commodus 64 does not take lightly to that behaviour.
I don't know if you've noticed this, but what's with the changing rooms here? You're getting ready to fight and everyone's butt naked.
If you feel uncomfortable around another man's nakedness, how will you feel when you are burying a sharp tip of your sword into his breastplate?
That's why I want to work my way up. Stab who I can stab. Become a free man.
Freedom is a road best travelled by the ignorant, my friend.
Let me team up with you.
There will be no favours in you dancing in my shadow.
Wait a second, what's that over there? Do you see that?
What is that?
Come on, let me tag along.
You need to learn to think. Rule 1 of being a gladiator: never take unnecessary risks.
Well, look, mate, we're chained up now. We're doing this together.
Here, we will sear it with heat.
Bloody chop my arm off!
Lesson number 2, never trust a gladiator.
Fair point.
Take this wooden sword.
Wooden sword?
If you cannot wield a wooden sword, then there will be no point in you picking up steel.
I can't go into that arena with a wooden sword.
Your first task will be to survive. You won't be able to kill anybody in the first round. You're a peasant from Britain, and you only have one hand.
How long we got till we got to go in?
They will be calling us shortly.
How long shortly?
It is not a long time.
Oh, I don't know if I can do this.
Keep calm.
I don't know about this.
Listen to me. I've given you too much of my time already for you to be killed mercilessly like some dog in the arena. Take your sword, stay behind me, and keep your eyes open.
All right, I could do this.
There's the bell.
Oh, just pissed myself.
Come on, let's go. Ah, you made it. You are still alive.
I did. Oh, I think Mars must have been on my side that time.
Congratulations.
Despite the odd limp, I'm alright.
Yes, I noticed that you don't have any toes on your left foot anymore.
Yes, it's bleeding quite profusely.
Congratulations on killing your first man.
I know. I don't know how I feel about it, man. I just killed a human being. A real man.
If it makes you feel any better, he would have killed you immediately had he had the chance.
Did you see when I ran as fast as I could? I must admit I was running away at first, but
I
then
saw you running a lot.
that Gladiator got in the way, didn't he? There's this game in England, there's pig's bladder, we kick it about. We've got this celebration when we play, right? You go on your knees and you just slide with your hands in the air. But as I went through his legs, I stuck him in his crotch.
That's funny that you say that, because I did see that. And what it actually looked like was that after you got your left foot chopped in half, you rolled to the floor in agony, came up just in front of a man who was about to cleave you in two. Yeah. You swung wildly with your wooden sword. You happened to slap his balls just out of pure chance, which distracted him in pain long enough for me to shear his head clean off. You mean that time?
That's more accurate, yeah.
Right. I'm not sure whether you'll be more of a danger to yourself or others with a real blade, but take this.
Nice. I like that. Fucking heavy though. How'd you pick that thing up?
Your life depends on this sword now.
Well, I'm just going to have a sit down here. Get me breath back. I just can't wait to get to Rome. Tell me about the Colosseum. What's it like being there?
It is a place of wonder and a place of death. I once saw a man kill 3 rhinoceros from the back of a lion.
Sure does sound exhilarating.
It's not. It's absolutely terrifying. I was still petrified to my very core. Not that you can show it, of course. One twitch of weakness and your head will vacate your neck.
This Commodus guy, Commodus 64, he's an evil bastard, isn't he?
Be careful what you say about the man. He has spies everywhere.
How did this geezer get so unliked?
He has raped over 500 people.
Right.
He has massacred entire tribes.
Oh.
He practices bestiality, and he also likes banoffee pie.
Jesus.
Some of his many crimes.
My mother used to regale me with stories of the Colosseum and legends, absolute legends. Famous gladiators. You know, you had Deadly Nightshade.
Wolf was a crowd pleaser.
That guy was half beast, wasn't he?
A very violent man, yes. Apparently his mother had slept with a she-wolf, and he subsequently grew up with all the rage of 10 men. Once in the arena, he didn't hesitate to maul and murder his way to the top.
Laughter's good if they're laughing at you, right?
No. Laughter is a strange mix from the crowd. It can either mean they're entertained at your miraculous feats, or they see you as some kind of clown, a jester.
I guess I've kind of got to put on a show then, right?
Once again, when you win your freedom, you may not enjoy it, my friend. What would you like to do? Go back to tending pineapples?
Can you hear that chanting?
Yes, it seems they're almost ready for the last round.
Oh, I don't know if I can do this.
Listen to me. If you want the fame and the glory, well then you must face this like a man.
Oh, shit myself.
Then I suggest you use that as a weapon against your opponents. Now come, we will fight for Rome, and then we will go on to the Colosseum. Well fought. Well fought. You do have a lot of pluck in you. Perhaps we will make it to the Colosseum after all.
How the fuck did I get through there? I'm knackered. My arms hurt.
I have to admit it was quite impressive. After losing your sword, you used your only remaining hand to hoof your own feces into another warrior's face.
I proper stuck it in his face.
Giving you time to reclaim your sword and then chop his leg off. That was most impressive.
Oh, there's a man walking around with no leg.
He's not walking, he bled out on the sand.
Oh, I've killed a man. Oh, I killed a man.
2 now, yes. 2.5 if you count the man you slashed across the back just before I stuck my truncheon in his mouth.
Fucking hell, teamwork.
Why did you just slap my chest?
You don't do that here?
No, we do not.
Wait, What's going on with your leg?
Oh, my left kneecap. It's gone missing. I think it's still in the arena.
How can you fight with no kneecap?
I'll have to retrieve it later.
Don't you feel no pain then, geezer?
Pain is a luxury. Gladiators don't have time to feel. Besides, the adrenaline is still strong and I don't feel it yet. Tonight I will weep into the tits of my favourite whore. Anyway, what was your name?
It's Marcus. Marky Marcus.
I think I will call you Tom.